What's up, everybody? Well, I got another gameplay video for you guys today, and today we're gonna play ourselves a little bit of some Starfield on the main computer here, since it's had a bunch of updates. Figure that should be a little fun. We'll walk around in the town a little bit, walk around outside. I think that'll be pretty awesome. And we'll see how it does. Hopefully it can stay above 60 without, any FSR helping it, or any other downsampling, up-resing, or any of this stuff. But anyway, why don't we not waste any more time, and let's get ourselves into the game. Alright, so here's the settings we're gonna run here on the main computer. Basically the same as on the secondary, just higher resolution. But alright, let's go and hop ourselves off into the game, shall we? Alright, let's get ourselves some gameplay now. We'll do a reverse of the secondary computer and start off outside this time, and then we'll go to the city once we start the camera portion. So we'll just run around for a little bit out here, and hopefully I won't get killed and mauled to death by random creatures. Because all I've got is a little shank, and I don't think that's going to do a lot against these guys. Hell, I have trouble beating on just regular humans with this thing, let alone random alien creatures from other worlds. And I think I've earned myself another little hit. I'm also starting to get kind of hungry. I might go hit up TQ and get one of those firehouse burgers. But for now, I'll just try to not think about food, and we'll just run around in this random grassy landscape that kind of looks very similar to what it would look like out in a desert on Earth. Well, not necessarily desert, because desert wouldn't have all this frickin' grass everywhere, but this looks very earthly. But as most people know, Earth in this game ain't doing so hot. You can go back to it and explore it, but it definitely is a shell of its former glory. But yeah, it's actually pretty smooth out here. It does have some stutters every once in a while. But I think the strong single-core performance of this thing just kind of must help out. Because we definitely... It's either that or the GPU in the secondary computer. One of the two the game didn't like out here. So it was causing some stutters. So I was thinking maybe the game just doesn't care about Vcache, but this thing's all about... I think this is an AMD-sponsored game. That'd be kind of funny if NVIDIA just did better than them in their own game. I mean, the other one was getting more FPS, but let's keep in mind that's 3440 by 1440. If we put it up to 4K at native, I don't think we'd be getting these FPS. We'd probably be getting like probably 50s, high 40s, something like that out here. Completely native, apples to apples anyway. Once you start doing DLSS and FSR, then you can make them very similar. But one's just going to have higher quality no matter what, because 4090 is just a more powerful card. It just is. It may be a more expensive card, but it is much faster. Oh, those things look like the kind of things that would fuck me up. Hopefully they don't notice me. Speaking of which, before it does, let's go back over this way a little bit. There's another one right over there, too. But they seem to be off doing their own thing. climb up here. And we got like a brontosaurus looking motherfucker. Oh, can I climb? I want to climb. Come on, let me up. I want to be tall. Alright. Let's go, I guess, this way. And there's some more of those things. And there goes that brontosaurus. Man, for the biggest he is, he sure makes a bunch of frickin' headway, doesn't he? But I guess when you're that big, your strides are enormous, so I guess you do make good time, huh? Pull out the shank. Never can find my way back into this damn place, though. I'll probably have to frickin' teleport. But whatever. We'll cross that bridge when we come to it. Oh. Aluminum deposit, huh? Man, that's one magical aluminum deposit we got there. But anyway, we'll let that thing just float. Anyway, let's move on to camera, shall we? Alright, let's get ourselves some camera recording gameplay. Trying to figure out the best way to situate myself here. Kind of kneeling on the floor in a weird situation, so not the most comfortable, but whatever. I can deal with it for 5 or 6 minutes of us just running around in town. We still got full battery, so we won't have the thing just die on me like I did in that one video. But that one video I was doing all camera recorder gameplay for almost everything all day, so it had enough. The battery was like, I don't have no more battery to give, man. You don't usually do this. And no. Usually it's got a cushy life. It's just doing like intros, outros, and 5-6 minutes a piece. Oh, some camera gameplay. So usually one battery will do me a day. But sometimes I gotta go on to the next camera. Or next battery. Yeah, it's just like, I just have like a couple $1,600 cameras lying around, you know? I mean, who wants to buy a $30 to $60 battery pack when you can get a $1,600 camera and just have those lined up in a row? No. Even if I had enough money to do that, I would not. Because that's just stupid.
Used to be an actuator. You do not want to go outside the city.
Who's gonna rip what apart? What? Huh? That's what I thought. Guy's always trying to pick a fight with me. No, not really. I'm always picking a fight with him. But he's absolutely right, since all I do in this particular playthrough is use melee for the most part. Everything out there would probably tear me apart. Oh, felt a yawn coming on there a little bit. But it doesn't want to come completely out. Got a little yawn. Seems like there's more yawn in there.
Ethan handles all the others.
I just stayed up till like almost, no, it did stay up till 4, getting that one laptop to work. I just started like letting it run a couple games in the background, see if it crashed or restarted or shut off or did anything, and no. And then I left Resident Evil 4 just running in the background of the thing on overnight, and it's still running right now. Hasn't restarted yet, hasn't shut off yet. Obviously, no blue screens or anything like that, because that would constitute a restart. So, yeah, still good. Temps are not the greatest. We're still at 96 on the CPU, which is fine. And then the GPU is still doing its 87 to 90 degrees that it's doing no matter what. So, that just seems to be what temps it wants to run, so that's what I'll run it at. I'm not going to open that up like for a long time. Only time I will is if that paste I put in there dries out. But I have a feeling before that happens, that thing will be outdated. So, like I said, I do not foresee myself opening that thing up anymore.
Thank you. I feel bad saying it, but at the same time, it's got to.
Well, seems to be doing pretty good in town. A lot less stutters here than when we were outside running around. And we have a mostly 60 plus FPS experience here. One time when I was out not driving, but out walking around outside in the beginning, we dropped down like 54 for a split second during like a stutter fest, but other than that, it's been 60 plus the whole time. But keep in mind, this isn't the biggest city, so if you went to one of the bigger cities, you might get less FPS than this, but I don't think it's going to go all the way to under 60. Very much doubt that. Spaceport. Get over here, Paul. Yeah, screw you too, Paul. I wanted to go make a goal, but it doesn't want to let me. But in any case, I think that's plenty for some camera gameplay, so why don't we go ahead and go wrap this video on up. Well, alright guys, that's a wrap for Starfield, and ran pretty damn good. We had one drop under 60, we dropped to 54 during a stutter when we were running around outside, but besides that, I don't think it ever dropped under 60. So, not too bad, running at native resolution with the game completely maxed out, which I didn't even do that when I played through. I played with like highish settings. And now you can even use DLSS and frame gen if you want. They added that stuff to it, but I'm not a big fan of that stuff. But if anybody ever wanted to see me do that, I sure as hell don't mind. I can always make another video with including that. I just figured we would just max the thing out and see how it did. But in any case, that's all I got for you guys for this particular video. I hope you guys enjoyed the video, because I sure as hell enjoyed making it for you guys. And until the next video, peace out, guys.